I'm trying to read, but it's really hard when I have this on my lap. She's so cute. Welcome back, everyone. I was a little missing in action for the last little bit, but it's because my life got a little bit crazy in the last just week, honestly. I mean, pretty much everyone that's watching is new here, but I'm a musician. I'm a freelancing musician in my area, and work has been pretty bleak lately, to say the least. Just with the way the times are right now, like funding in the arts and culture sector are not great. So I haven't been getting very many concerts, and the concerts that I have been getting canceled. So it's not really a great time to be like an artist, musician, any type of artist in the culture, like in the arts and culture sector right now. I don't know if what I'm saying is making any sense. But yeah, funding is not great just with the way the world is right now. So I finally had my first concert this weekend, which was just yesterday, after about 2 months of absolutely nothing. So I didn't really do any videos and everything because I was really focusing on preparing for the concert, because it was also at the Maison Symphonique in Montreal, which is like the best concert hall in Montreal, if not Canada. So it was a bit of a big deal for me. So that kept me busy. And then on top of that, my boyfriend and I also got a puppy because we didn't think that we had enough on our plate. So because of that, my amount of reading has definitely gone down this past week, but I have been trying to read Oathbringer as much as I can. I actually was able to get the ebook of it on Libby on my phone. So especially this weekend when I was taking the metro, I was reading it on my phone on the metro, because I find this kind of clunky to be reading on the metro because I have all my like stuff to bring to rehearsals and everything. So having the ebook is a lot easier than dealing with this on the metro. So I read quite a bit of pages on the metro with that. And so today I thought I would just do a bit of a recap summary of what I've been reading to kind of help me stay refreshed about what I'm reading, because I was dumb and I took quite a bit of a break on Oathbringer. Like, I think I put it down for, I want to say 3-4 months. So I'm having some fog on some of the plot points and like who some of the people are, etc. Because like there's so many different characters at this point. But when I had put it down, I had gotten to the end of book 2 in the book. So I recently just read all the interlude chapters, and I read 2 chapters after the interludes. So I'm gonna just kind of go over what I've been reading to help keep me refreshed, and if you happen to find this entertaining, then this will be a great video. So yes, so for the interludes, the first interlude chapter after book 2 is the chapter on Kaza. And I found this chapter super intriguing. I could have read like a book just on this character, even though I'm gonna put in the video title, whatever, that this is there's spoilers in this video. I'm not going to I want to talk about what I'm reading. So if you don't want to get the book spoiled, then I just wouldn't watch the rest of this video, I guess, because I'm gonna just completely be talking about everything that's happening in it. So yeah, I'm reading the chapter on Kaza, and I could have read an entire book just on her, but in the chapter, like, she ends up dead at the end of the chapter. So, but I'm really intrigued on what's going to happen there, because she goes to this island that's in the Amiens. Is it Amiens? Sorry, I have notes on my laptop here. Yeah, they're at some random island in the Amiens Sea, and there's like a huge mystery to it, because that's why she ends up dying, because of when the cook on the ship poisons them all. She ends up taking the longest to react to the poison, but no idea what's going on there, what the mystery is with that island. So I want to know more about that. I hope there's more interlude chapters about her, or like this island in general. And then the next interlude chapter is on Teravanian, and he's another one of those characters where like there's just so much going on. I'm like, in general with this book, book and series, I'm feeling so overwhelmed just because there's so much stuff going on, and because, you know, I was stupid and I took breaks. I feel like I'm not really absorbing everything that's going on, so I'm just kind of reading, going, well, I don't really know what's happening here. I don't really know what's happening here, and just kind of hoping that, you know, it'll all click eventually. Especially because I have probably like 2,500 more pages to read before the end of book 5. But anyways, Teravanian's chapter is where he's a genius that day, and he's made a diagram, but I don't really understand what the diagram is about. Like, I'm assuming it's going to be revealed and explained later, like what he's all doing with this. And then the next interlude chapter was on Venli, and again, there's so much going on with them. Like, I can't even think of like the names of everything just because there's so much. The Voidbringers, I guess is what they're called. Yeah, there's so much going on. I feel so stupid reading this book, honestly. 'Cause, like, I can't keep everything straight. There's just too much. Like, I'm enjoying it. I love the world building and everything. I feel like there's too much. And also, I guess because Oathbringer, the majority of it's focusing on Dalinar's story, and out of all the main characters, I would say Dalinar is probably my least favorite. Like, I would say probably Shallan and Kaladin, and then Yasna. I recently watched a booktube. I realized her name is actually pronounced Yasna, but I've always thought of it as Jasna. But yes, there is a lot going on with the Voidbringers, and Venli's chapter is there's a person that gets killed or something, and it's said that Odium has a purpose for her, and the chapter ends with her being told that she's going to be taken to Alethala. And I don't know if I'm supposed to remember if Alethala has been said where that is, or if it's, you know, brand new in this chapter. Because if I'm not supposed to know what Alethala is, I'm assuming that it's somewhere in Alethkar just because of the name similarity. And that maybe it's in the Shadow Realm, in the Alethkar area of the Shadow Realm, rather than being in the real world. But if it's been brought up before, I've totally forgotten because of how long I've taken to read this series. Also, because I feel like I'm struggling with the series. It's kind of why I stopped making videos, just because there's so much going on. I didn't know how to talk about what's going on in the books. And then, so that was it for the interlude chapters. There was just the 3, and then we go back into the main story. So it's chapter 58, and it's focusing on Dalinar. But the whole main, crew has come through the Oathgate that comes through in Thalina City. And they're there basically just to see all the destruction that has happened to the city because the Everstorm. I think it said that there's been 5 Everstorms that have swept through, because the way Thalina City is set up is that it's protected from the regular storms. See, I'm blanking on what the regular, crazy storms are called. But it's because the regular crazy storms, I believe, come from the east. So the city is set up behind a mountain, so it's protected by the mountain. But the Everstorm has been coming in the opposite direction. So the city has basically just been decimated. So they're there to, I guess, see, and Dalinar wants to try and get them to join in his quest to unite them. But then through the chapter, the Fen gives them a tour. Oh, there's little Shirley. There's our little new daughter. She's so cute. But anyways, so in that chapter, they meet with, I guess she's kind of like the mayor. I don't know if she has a title. In that chapter, they don't actually give her what her title is, Fen. And she is going to give them a tour of the city. And then the tour ends up just being a tour of all of the temples, basically. And in chapter 59, they go to these temples, and they go to one that has a lot of sick and dying people, and Teravanian is losing it. He's sobbing. He's so heart-wrenched. And he's like, please, I want to help you. So Fen decides to give help. Or Fen decides to accept his help. So they're gonna call people through the span reed, and the help is going to come. And then after that, Dalinar decides to fight Fen's son who is a soldier, and basically to like show his dominance, I guess, in the chapter, because he's got the Stormlight, he's like quote unquote like immortal from what I gather. He ends up letting Fenn's son like pierce him because the Stormlight just heals him, and they're shocked and amazed and everything. But the Dalinar can sense that the Stormfather is not happy about this, and that's basically how the chapter ends, and that's where I've gotten to. So as you can see, I think I need to find a better system of maybe no annotating. I need to find a better system with annotating, like with the. See, I can't even think. I don't know, what are these called? I feel so dumb. I don't know if it's brain fog from having the puppy or brain fog from the concert this weekend. Like, I was so exhausted from that this weekend. Like, I can't even think of half the words for stuff. Like, I don't know what is going on, but hopefully I can get back into this. I have already read 20 pages today, I think, which is a lot for me, and because I'm staying home right now just to take care of her, I'm taking a couple days off now. I'm planning to get through quite a big chunk of this, so I will probably continue to do update reading vlogs where I just kind of summarize what I'm going through and my thoughts. So yeah, my main thoughts, I guess, are I'm just overwhelmed. There's so much going on. I'm enjoying the ride. I don't really know how much I'm, again, I forget the word. I don't know how much I'm absorbing, but I'll see if I can find a better system, or annotating, or maybe just keeping notes of every chapter, what happens in the chapter, so that I can better absorb everything that's going on. And so hopefully I can get better videos out for you. But thank you so much for watching. If you watched all the way through, thank you so much. And yeah, like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.